Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. I know I haven't been on here in a little while. Just kind of been doing my own thing, just kind of figuring out this whole virus and work and day jobs and ATM business and all of that. I'm sure all of you guys can relate to that as well. So I'm sorry I haven't been on here in a little while, but if this is your first time watching, welcome. This channel is if you want to actively live passively through the ATM business. We try and provide a lot of tips, tricks, problems that we run into that you can save yourself time with. Just try and value pack this channel so that we can help you out with what you're trying to accomplish with this business, which is super awesome. That's what we're here for. That's what we like doing and we'll continue to do for a while. So welcome. Those of you who normally watch, welcome as well. I'm just going to keep today's video pretty short. I know a lot of you are probably trying to figure out what's going on with your businesses, with this virus, with the economy, mini recession, whatever you want to call it. And we have been doing the same, although I did just check just now the back office for this month so far, and we're hitting pretty normal numbers, which is awesome to see. So kind of recession proof, this business, if you want to call it that, maybe a little bit. But yeah, we haven't really seen a huge dip or decline in our numbers from what they normally are, which is awesome. I know other people who have been doing even better numbers than normal. They had their best month last month, which is super awesome to see. People still need their cash. In a cashless world, cash is still king, which is super cool to see. And we've been refilling. Last month we refilled more than normal as well, so pretty cool with what's going on. But I'll keep it short. So I wanted to, it kind of leads me into the topic, which is how much money can you realistically make with this business? I know if you type in ATM passive income on Google or ATM side hustle on YouTube, all these people will show up with holding, $10,000 in their hand and say they made this in a month, and that's super cool. But realistically, it doesn't start off that way. It most certainly didn't start that way with me, my business partner. It started off really slow, actually, which is kind of the topic that I want to dive into. Is yes, you can make a lot of money with this business and this industry, and yes, we're making more every month, which is super cool. We're starting to strategize a little bit better. We're starting to make more connections. We're starting to think outside the box with things that can improve the business, talk ideas with other people who have been doing it and are in the trenches every day, so to speak, with this business. And it's been cool to see it kind of grow, but it most certainly didn't start off. We didn't get a business bank account, get an LLC, buy a machine, find $1 million winning location, put it in there, and boom, we're making $3,000 a month from one machine. No, that's not how it started for us. It's probably not how it's going to start for you. If it does, props, because that's badass. I most certainly kind of expected it to be that way because of what I see and kind of the gurus out there that will tell you this is how much you can make. And yes, it's all well, and they probably do make that much, which is awesome. But you have to take into consideration the time factor as well. How long have they been doing this? Maybe they know somebody who owns all the bars in their city or all the clubs in their city or whatever. You never know. So I don't want to diss on anyone else or exclude the fact that they are doing well for themselves. I'm just saying for us, and probably if you're just a normal Joe Schmo jumping into this like I did, it's probably not going to start off that way. I remember our first machine we actually placed in a golf course of all places, which if you've been in this business, golf courses don't normally produce, but they had a need for it. They didn't do any cash back. It saw a couple of transactions in the month, which I thought was pretty cool. But that's nothing compared to what we're doing now and what you should be doing anyway. Because I didn't really know. I was just thinking, I was so gung-ho, let's get this out, let's get this rolling, let's start making some money, that I didn't really put a lot of time and consideration into that or whatever. So how much money can you realistically make? I would show you our back office, but I just want to keep our numbers personally disclosed, as would any of you. Realistically, I'm going to just be as honest and straightforward as possible. Most ATM machines do I would say between about 200 and 500 a month. A lot of people will say about 500 is average, which is great. I know a few people in particular who have 100 plus machines and they shoot for 200 a month, kind of the unity in small numbers sort of approach. Other people just try and land these massive locations. You know, you could have, if you had 3 machines, you could be pulling in $3,000 or $4,000 a month just from those 3 machines. For us right now, that's kind of not our goal. Our goal is just to get consistent with the locations and the machines numbers, and just start growing it from there. Just get a really good foundation for each machine and location, which for us we feel is about $300 to $400 a month. It's within the 200 to 500 range that you should be shooting for, and that's where it should be at. Other locations, yes, they will do more, and I will say, so we're in a CBD shop right now, and when it first started out there, it was probably doing $170 a month. Now it does well over 300, which is awesome, because regular people were going in and starting to notice it, and there's a bank across the street. Actually, people were just going there, bringing cash in, paying for stuff with cash in there. They take card as well. So it's been cool to see the progression with that, of different regular people coming in and starting to notice it, and it kind of gaining some traction, and people are starting to use it very regularly now. I think today it did, I think so far it's done about 5 transactions, which is awesome. That's kind of what you should hope for with a machine. You know, it's cool. You can realistically make money while you sleep. I've done that multiple times with this business, which is super awesome. You wake up and you check the back office and you realize you made money while you sleep, which is super cool. But realistically, I would say you should shoot between about 200, 500, but do focus on getting into those locations, because the better location you have, the more money your machine is going to make for you, and the better off it's going to be for you in the long run, earning that credibility, earning the money, and then you can start optimizing from there. But yeah, just wanted to keep this short and just let you guys know kind of how it is right out the gate. We didn't start making a whole lot of money right out the gate. I think a lot of people expect to, because this side hustle is pretty baller. But if you are first starting out and you are seeing lower numbers, don't stress it. Keep trying to find other locations. Keep trying to figure out how you can get better with your current locations, what you could offer to the business owner. Maybe have a conversation. Hey, have you ever considered this? Maybe it'd be profitable this way. Maybe we should do this, this, and this. That's up for you to decide within your business. It's going to be different for everybody. But yeah, just wanted to jump on here, give you guys a quick insight into that. I hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy, following guidelines, doing what you can for loved ones and others to stay safe during this little recession, if you want to call it that. This little brief time of resetting, if you will, which I think has been a huge advantage to us. And couldn't be more excited for where we're going with the direction with us. And so I hope you guys are all doing the same. I hope you all have a terrific April month. I will see you guys in the next